was out on my walk today, and on my walking stretch, I have trees on either side. And while I was walking, I was so focused on finishing my walk, the Holy Spirit asked me to stop and just look at the tree. And when I stopped and looked at the tree, I was surprised to see that the tree was full of olives. I've been walking this stretch back to back for I don't know how many days now, but never once did I take time to just stop and look at the surroundings around me. I didn't realize I was walking past a bunch of olive trees that were full of ripe olives. I mean, isn't that what happens in our life? We're so focused on trying to get from one place to another, trying to get this task done, that task done, trying to get all the work done. We're so busy. Do you know what busy stands for? BUSY. Being under Satan's yoke. I mean, I'm pretty sure I don't ever want to be under Satan's yoke. But I'm reminded of Matthew 11:29, where Jesus says, "Take my yoke upon you, because it is light. It is, you'll find rest for your souls." And that's what I want to do. I want to find rest for my souls. I don't want to be so busy in life, running from place to place, getting things done, that I don't have time to just sit back and enjoy the blessings of God. The Israelites were asked to take a day off as a Sabbath day so that they could spend that one day just worshiping the Lord. It didn't make sense in the natural, because in the natural, the more you work, the more you prosper. But that was not the case. Because of their faith in the Lord, they expressed their obedience by taking the Sabbath day off. They prospered even when they had to work just 6 days a week, not just 7. God was teaching them to rest and trust God to be their source. Not just that, if you've read the chapter in Leviticus 25, they didn't just have to rest once a week, but every 1 in 7 years they had to take an entire year as a rest. The land had to rest. What was amazing was they sowed the exact same amount in the 6th year that they would always do for the entire year. But when they reaped the harvest, they didn't just reap the harvest for the 6th year. They reaped the harvest for the 7th year, where they were supposed to be resting the entire year. They reaped a harvest for the 8th year to eat, while the crops that they plant in the 8th year grows. So they literally got a return of 3 years when they took an entire year rest. What am I saying? So much can be achieved by just resting in the presence of God. I mean, the enemy wants us to be so busy and focused on life that we just forget to just sit and just enjoy God's presence, enjoy resting with Him. So let's take time out of our busy day, our busy schedule, to just enjoy the presence of God, resting with Him. Something else that I was reminded of was that tree was so full of olives. I mean, so full of fruit. I'm sure the tree didn't struggle to produce fruit. All it had to do was just stay there, just enjoy the sun, enjoy the water being poured into it, enjoy the people walking by it, and automatically just produces fruit. It doesn't have to struggle. I'm reminded of John chapter 15, verse 5, where God says, "I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me and I in him bears much fruit. Without me, you can do nothing." So that's what we need to do as well. Just take some time to rest, abide in the presence of God. Abide means just stay in His presence, spend time with Him, and we will bear much fruit. We don't have to struggle to bear fruit. And without Him, we can do nothing. Remember that. God bless you and have an awesome week ahead.